Thank you. Honorable Representatives, my name is Pastor Jeff Durbin. I'm the head of End Abortion Now. We're coming once again to remind you in our community of the modern-day Holocaust that is occurring all around us. Defenseless human beings are being dismembered, chemically burned, disemboweled, and decapitated in your city under your watch and jurisdiction. These murders are occurring regardless of the fundamental law of God against the unjustified killing of human beings, thou shalt not kill, regardless of the unchanged Arizona law against abortion, AZ Statute 13-3603, still on the books, and regardless of the fact that courts cannot create law according to our Constitution. A man took an oath to that earlier today. Roe v. Wade is not a law. It's an ignorant, unscientific, and fallacious court opinion from the 1970s created by a group of ignorant white men. With respect, honorable representatives, does that help in our modern culture? If we frame the need for justice for these fatherless children in the words of our modern social justice warriors, will you act and begin upholding righteousness and protecting these image bearers of God? Let's try it. Long ago, in a patriarchal society, a group of white cisgender males delivered an ignorant and unscientific court opinion that allowed people to target a group of oppressed identities in the womb. Some of these human beings were potentially lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgendered. This discrimination was based on social power, prejudice, and privilege aimed at promoting ageism. It was an example of collusion that happened not long after many whites didn't like drinking water with or sitting near black people on buses. Will this catch our attention now? Or should we simply recognize that the murder of innocent, defenseless human beings is a moral atrocity that should never be accepted? We've experienced this sort of dehumanization before, friends, and because it is behind us with our heroes that stood against it, we look back in horror with squinty eyes and stomachs turning. Not very long ago, it wasn't small and defenseless human beings in the safe sanctuary of their mommies. It was people with black skin. They'd say, "Don't worry, it only looks like a human. It's not a real human, it's a black man." They'd say, "Don't fret, that's not a human being, that's a Jew." Countless scarred backs and pounds of gas testify to this wickedness. May I humbly suggest something? We're engaging in the highest form of hypocrisy and pretending if we puff our chests and look down our noses at slave traders and German soldiers. And we sit quietly and impotent while children are slaughtered in the wombs of their mommies. These are image bearers of God. These are irrefutably human beings from the very moment of conception according to all modern biological science. But they're not fully developed. They don't look like me. They're getting in the way of what I want. Ladies and gentlemen, if we accept this wicked form of fallacious reasoning, we may as well be honest with ourselves, put a sign over it, and stand a post. I call upon you to turn to God, to wield the sword of justice with righteousness, be impartial, and stop the slaughter of human beings in the womb. Turn to Christ and live.